Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to be going over my deck list for branded Mitsurugi and talking a little bit about the combos and just kind of showcasing what I got. So starting off here, we're going to start with 3 albaz because it's branded. Play 3 albaz until the new one comes out. We got 2 Cartesia. You could maybe get away with one if you wanted to lower your deck list count a little bit. I think 47 really isn't too bad, especially since a lot of people play branded at like 45 to 50 anyway. I like the 2 Cartesia. 3 Aliber because it's another starter. Basically summon it and it can get you full combo if you're uninterrupted. 1 Quem. I like playing 2 Quem, but we had to cut it down a little bit with the bigger kind of side engine here. So just 1 Quem for now. 2 Branded Fusion. Always be a 2 until it goes to 3. 1 Branded in white. This is a card that I'll side a lot, and I could maybe even take it out. But if you guys notice, I'm also not playing Branded in red either. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I should be playing Branded in red over Branded in white. But I really like Branded in white. I don't know. This is what I got for now. 3 Branded Opening. Once again, it's another starter that can pretty much take you full combo if you go uninterrupted. Branded Lost. Called by to hopefully go through your combos and not get ashed. Basically, if you get ashed on your Branded Fusion, um, you guys know how it is. If you've played this deck, it's just not very good. Even with the Mitsurugi engine, if you're able to still go full combo like and on both these guys and like your Omni Negate, it's like still not that good of a board. It's basically like you want to see some of your branded stuff, and then also this is like almost like a win more. It's like, okay, my branded board is good. Maybe it's not like fully good enough to combat some boards, but like if we put up like the extra discard and the Omni Negate and things like that, the lose 800 attack, then it's like, oh wow, we're really like that's hard to break. So where were we? Bestial Lobelian. Bestial Serenir. So just 2 Bestials. I think a lot of people are kind of cutting the Bestials down, but I don't know. You gotta kind of play these two. This is like for your Branded Lost combo to end like your turn with Lost, and then also get Albion in the grave. And then Serenir is just good because you can send it off like Foolish or Quem or different things like that. And it's also an interruption for like Yummy or if you're playing against Mitsurugi. 1 Mercurier. I like playing 2 Mercurier, but once again, with the side engine of the Mitsurugi, you can only play 1 Mercurier. Uh, that's just all you got room for. Albion the Shrouded. So I like playing this card at like 2. I don't like playing it at 3. A lot of people played it like 3 for a long time, for like a year. Everyone was saying like, yeah, play this at 3. I think 2 is good. 1 is fine, but it's not really a brick ever. So I don't know. One's good. You definitely need one. And then 3 Fusion Deployment and Aliber is basically you summon your Cartesia. If you have Aliber, you fuse into Granule, and you can start doing your lock shenanigans that way. Along with like if you're going second, Fusion Deployment can also be really good. Just summon your Albaz and then fuse your opponent's stuff off. So 3 Fusion Deployment, you guys know how it goes. 1 Branded Retribution. I've been kind of ending on this like set on my field more lately. I never used that effect until recently. It's actually really good. The so you shuffle what is it? 1 face-up fusion monster you control, or 2 fusion monsters in the graveyard that mention Fall of Albaz, and then you just like pretty much negate anything that was going to summon a monster, which is actually really good. And a lot of times you can end with 2 or 3 monsters that list Albaz in your graveyard during the end phase. So basically, you end with Albion effect, set this card, and then that's a really good interruption on your opponent's turn. It's a counter trap, by the way, so pretty hard to interact with. Foolish Burial. I had played some testing with this, not in the deck, but I feel like this needs to be in the deck just because it is just too good and branded. I don't know, that's my take. Sometimes I side it out. 1 Fallen Virtuous. I like this card at 2 for like pure branded, but with this, the 1's good. What I usually do is just end up setting this during the end phase, and then it's a nice pop. Or sometimes you'll add it to hand during the end phase and pop something, and then you'll get more graveyard effects. Either or. Three Swallows. I feel like this is the strongest Molcharmy right now, and I have Peruli in the side. And then three Droll. So just six hand traps. A lot of people are playing branded with just six hand traps right now, and these are kind of the more, how do you say, like floodgatey hand traps, I guess. This is like, okay, if I keep playing, that branded player is gonna have a really big hand, and that's gonna be tough. And Droll is like, okay, well now I can't search anymore, so I have to end my turn prematurely. Both of these kind of do that. So the Ido, I'm playing the Ido lock. I prefer it over the other locks, and I've debated on even just taking the lock out and just playing like, the, I don't know, pure branded Mitsu not lock version, whatever you want to call it. But I feel like having the lock is pretty good. It just gives you one more thing to be like, oh yeah, I can either lock them, or if I don't pull that off, then I can kind of go back on like Mitsurugi and then maybe still end on like a Cartesia to fusion off or something like that. So it's just too good to not be playing, I feel like. Okay, Mitsurugi engine. One Murakamo. This is pretty much like the same Mitsurugi engine that you'd put into like any other deck, especially into like Yummy and things like that. So it's a condensed engine. There's only one of the I don't know, regular effect monsters. But Murakamo, three Habakiri because he's pretty much a starter. And then the one, what is it, the Saji, Mirror, Mitsurugi Ritual, two prayers. That should actually be three prayers. I don't know why there was two. The other day, I actually played this at my locals, and I guess I'd been messing around with the amount of prayers that I was playing, and for some reason I was playing one prayers because I don't know, I'm still new to the archetype, and I was like, oh, that's not a very good card. I'll just play it at one. But it turns out is very good, and you need three. This is basically what I came down with. Two, maybe. You could probably get away with two, but I think I prefer three. Okay, the Great Purification, basically Omni Negate. Some people don't play this, and I'm like, why? It's really good. Maybe I just don't know. And then three pre-prep, because this is basically another starter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 starters, 10, I guess. So 10 if you want to use your normal summon. So basically, this gives you like another 10 starters with the Mitsurugi engine, and then along with your like 3, 6, 9, 10, like 11, 12 stars. So this is like a lot of starters. It's like around 20 starters, but the branded engine is kind of fragile. It's easy to get interrupted. Doesn't really care a lot about Droll, unless you're playing the Mitsurugi part. And then the biggest thing if you play this deck, is just basically getting ashed on your branded fusion, and that sucks. Okay, extra deck, two Mirror Jade. I like two. Mirror Jade is basically the strongest card in your deck, and if you lose the one, like get it banished by like a Kashtira or something, then you're pretty much done for. I know you could like get it back with this, but like if it's banished face down and stuff, like I don't know, it's just two Mirror Jade. Lubellion, just need it, just need the one. Two Albion. You could maybe put this to one, but two is just like the end phase search effect is just so good, and then also the on summon fuse is just so good. Like two is really good. Titaniclad, it's just how it is. You just need one. Two Granguignol. It's you need two if you're trying to do the lock consistently. If you're not doing the lock, you could play one, but I feel like two is pretty good anyways. Like it doesn't hurt to like fuse into it with Cartesia. That's like always something you can fuse into. Rinbrum, don't really make Rinbrum a lot, especially now that we're only playing the Mercurier and we don't have the what was the other searcher, the Kit or whatever. And basically just dump this in the grave, use it to summon Albaz, and fuse off your opponent's stuff if you can. One Queritus and one Proskinion. Basically, you summon these off Granguignol. I almost never hard make Proskinion, and once in a while you'll summon a Queritus depending on your matchup. Dracotail, you will not summon Queritus. Chaos Star Source. This is pretty good if you want to like pop your opponent's cards. I Whenever I was making this against Dracotail, I think I made it like twice in our match. It just felt like it was just getting negated every time, and it's just I don't know, it didn't seem very good. But certain matchups, it pop two on the opponent's field that can be really important, especially if your opponent's running like field cards and stuff. One Secretarian. This is pretty much just for going against Draco Tail. Uh, Dragon that devours the Dogma. I don't make this card hardly ever. You pretty much just send it on end phase, get your Mercourier. It gives you a negate on your opponent's turn. And Sanctifier, this is a good card to run whether you're running the Idol lock or whatever lock or not. This can just be really good. Like on if you're facing like Yummy and they summon into their Snatchy and attempt to revive from graveyard, you can just use this and take that card right from their graveyard, and then sometimes that ends their turn if they have no follow up. Okay, side deck. This is just kind of like, I don't know, a mismatch of stuff. Perulia, because it's good against certain decks. Fusion Duplication and Thrust. This is what you'll side in if you know you're going first. If your Brand of Fusion gets ashed, uh, you'll either put the Fusion Duplication down or use Thrust, search this and set it, and then you could do Brand of Fusion on your opponent's turn. Another Bestial just for the matchup against Yummy. Doesn't hurt. Lightning Storm, Feather Duster. I was main decking the Feather Duster just because I love that card. If you go second and take out their whole back row, it's really good. Except for against Draco Tail, then they just negate it, and there's a waste of a Feather Duster. 3 Droplet. Droplet's pretty good against Yummy. It's decent against Draco Tail. It's just a really good card right now. But in Branded, you have a hard time keeping a lot of cards in your hand. So Droplet is like you got to kind of play it strategically. And then Evenly Matched. Oh, phone call. Evenly Matched is another good card for if you know you're going second. Uh, I was playing this like a week or two ago in a match, and I just felt like this wasn't good enough. I think it was against Draco Tail or something, but like they kept saving the card that was gonna negate this, and I was just like, okay, well I baited like 3 times with 3 other starters, and then this was all I had left, and it's just like it just didn't go through. So that's what I got, guys. Let me know your thoughts, and if you guys have any like combos, deck size suggestions, ratios, whatever, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. We'll catch you next time.